And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friend, viewer, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. Let's get it. Do it now. I don't know what it is that you want to do, but I'm saying it. Do it now. Stop putting it off for tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. No. Whatever it is that you desire out of this world, do it now. Stop worrying about what somebody else got. Stop worrying about what you got. Do it now. Don't worry about what you don't have. Start with the bare minimum and then you'll figure it out as you go. That's all life is. Stop look at, oh, but that person have this and I don't have. No. Do it now. Figure out a way how to start. Whatever it is, I strongly recommend do it now, because you can't figure it out as you go if you never started. If you keep putting something off, that's the longest it's going to take you to get it. It's going to take you a very long time. Think about how much time as friends ask you to go somewhere and you keep putting it off. If you don't do it, it's never going to happen. If you keep saying, oh, tomorrow, you're going to keep on saying tomorrow. You're never going to do it, because you're giving yourself closure. I strongly recommend whatever it is that you desire out of this world, do it right now and figure it out as you go. Because the only person that's going to be affected by it is you. Because a lot of people want to make the step forward, but they never do because they leave it for tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I will do this. Oh, and stop leaving it for somebody else to do it. Somebody else is not going to do it. You need to do it right now. When you do it, then you will start to figure out the next step in order for yourself to move forward. That's all life is. Stop waiting for somebody else to come and do it for you. Nobody's going to do nothing for you. If you're waiting for somebody to come and start it for you, they'll never start it for you. That's just life, and that's just the world that we live in. So I strongly recommend whatever it is that you want to do it now. You want to go get a job? Go get a job now. Go apply now. Because trust me, the more you say tomorrow, the more you put it off, you're never going to get nowhere. And that's why a lot of people end up not growing. Because they leave stuff for tomorrow. Oh, I'm not going to go get a job because, tomorrow I'll go. No. Listen to me. If you keep putting stuff off, you will get nowhere. The more you keep saying tomorrow, next week, next month, you'll get nowhere. And the only person that's going to be affected by it is you. So I would say whatever it is, do it right now. You'll figure it out as you go. You will learn as you go. You can't grow. If you ever feel like you're in a position where you can't move forward, that's because you're not making the moves that you should be making. And fun fact, the move that you're scared to make is probably that one that will put you forward. So the moment you sit down and you're putting stuff off, and you don't want to start it because you're sitting down overthinking. Let me tell you something about thinking about doing something. That's why I say do it now. Because you know why? The moment you sit down and you start thinking, you're going to be mentally drained even before you start. So with that being said, you get up and you say, you know what? I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do this. The moment you start saying that, your brain starts working. You ever feel like you're tired, but physically you're not tired? Because you're mentally drained. So if you didn't know why, that's why. If you ever feel like you want to take a nap within the day, that's because you're mentally drained. Physically you're fine, but mentally you're drained because you're sitting down overthinking. Oh, I should do this tomorrow. No. You're wasting your own time and your own energy. That's why I say do it now. Before you start overthinking, all that time you will use to overthink, just do whatever it is. So if you want to be a content creator, you need to start making videos. Do not sit down. Well, obviously you have to think about ideas, but not the point. You need to sit down and you need to start and then watch everything flow. But that's how I make most of my videos. Like most of my videos that I like talk, I literally just sit down and press start and let the words flow. I did not practice none of this. All my motivational videos literally come straight from me. I don't practice it. I just start a video and get going. That's just from my side of things. So if I sit down and say, oh, I'm going to go say this, I'm going to go say that, I'm probably not going to remember half of what I was thinking about. And you shouldn't be doing the same thing. You should not be sitting down overthinking of stuff that you should be doing. Just do it. Just do it. Because guess what? It's going to be the same thing. Every time you trying to start, it's going to be the same thing. And then you're going to say, oh, I'm tired later. Later is never going to come. Because you're not going to do it. Because you know what you're going to say? I guarantee you. You sit down and you say, you know what? I'm going to go do this. And then you say, oh, I won't do it now. I'll do it later. When later come, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, same cycle all over again. And before you know it, you never started. You never did it. That's why I'm saying you need to do it now. When you do it now, you get it out of the way, your brain will figure out the next step forward. That's just how the brain is. Like I've said it in most of my videos. If you guys watch most of my motivational videos, I always say this. Your brain will automatically figure out the other step that you need to make. Well, if you're interested, let me just put that in there, because I don't want you guys to look within yourself and say, oh, but he said my brain will figure the next step out, but I can't figure it out. If you're interested and if it's meant for you. So let me just put that in there before we all get confused. If it's something that you're interested in and you're passionate about it, your brain will figure it out. If it's not working for you, obviously you're not interested. If you can't figure out how to move forward, then you need to leave that alone. Do what you like. Well, do what you love. Do what you're passionate about. Don't worry about what nobody may say. And this is why a lot of people did not start. Because of what somebody else may say. Oh, somebody else will say this, so I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. Who cares? Why do you care? That's your life. You need to live your life. You need to do what you love. So you rather be miserable and not do it now, not start because of what somebody else may say? People will say whatever they want regardless. So it's up to you what you want them to say about you. Do it now, right now. So after you finish watching this video, whatever it is that you're passionate about, you need to do it now. We live in reality. We live in a real world. So if you want to do it now or start something now and you put it off to later and then you go to bed and wake up, when you wake up the next day, you still didn't start. And then you keep on putting it off till tomorrow. You need to do it now. Because the only person that can really change your situation is you. Stop looking at everybody else. Everybody else is not responsible for your life. Wherever you are in life right now is fully in your control. So stop pointing fingers at everybody else and do what you are passionate about right now. If you want to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life, that's fine with me. That's not my problem. But this video is mainly for all those people that have talent and skills and intelligence and they want to do what they like doing. Like singing, dancing, drawing, all those kind of stuff. Because, of course, you need a regular job. You need a 9-to-5 job. That's the start. Because whatever it is that you really want to do, you need money to get yourself there. Because nothing is free and nothing is cheap. So with that being said, you need to get a job first. So this video is mainly for people that want to go above and beyond. Do it now. If you're working a regular job, you're going to have to work harder than everybody else. You know why? Because you get up every day, you work 5 days a week, 4 days, 3 days. I don't care about how much days a week you work. But if you really want to make the step forward and you really want to do something you really love, you're going to have to do extra. I'm telling you this from my perspective or point of view. If you like your job and that's like your dream job, because people have dream jobs where they want to be a lawyer, teacher, nurse, those stuff are within the 9-to-5. So some people literally grow up and that's what they want to be, but they enjoy doing it. But if you're one of those person where content creator, modeling, singer, or rapper, social media influencer, if you want to be like those type of people, then you're going to have to do extra. That's just how life works. Because this world was designed for people to be trapped within a 9-to-5 industry. If you really not say pay attention, but if you really follow this 9-to-5 system, you're going to be working there for the rest of your life. You can't take a vacation. You can't travel the world. You can't see the world. You can't eat different food. You can't see different people because the 9 to 5 industry was made to trap people there. You ever notice working 5 day a week, when you get your 2 days off, you really don't want to do much? You don't even have time to go anywhere? You're going to have to do extra. So whatever it is that you got to do on your day off from your regular job, that's when you need to be working on yourself. Because that's the only time you get. And if you don't work on yourself, if you wake up on your day off and you say, you know what, it's my day off, I'm going to relax, I'm going to go watch some TV, you still didn't start. That's the problem. You still didn't start. And then before you know it, boom, you put it off for tomorrow. Tomorrow is your day off again. You wake up on your day off. Oh, it's my day off. Why would I go work hard? Blah, 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 blah. It's not, I don't classify working hard if it's on yourself. If you're working for somebody else, like a company, regular 9 to 5 job, I don't recommend you break your back. I recommend you break your back for yourself. Because guess what? When you resign from a 9 to 5 job, they're going to go fill your spot immediately. That's just how the 9 to 5 system is. They don't really care. Well, if you say know what you're doing and they somewhat value you, then they will care just a little bit. But at the end of the day, they will find somebody else to replace you regardless. So what you rather do, trap within the 9 to 5 industry and not do whatever it is that you're passionate about, you have to do it. And let me say it one more time. If you're one of those 10% people that you want to be rich, famous, successful, like you don't want to, like what you want to do, it's not within the 9 to 5 industry, then you're going to have to do extra. Because for me, like I like doing a lot of things, but what I really want to do was not in the 9 to 5 industry. So you got to go to work, come home, work on yourself. On your days off, you work on yourself. That's just life. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you're all going to hurt yourself and you're not going to really do what you love. Because of course, if you say, oh, I love my job, it's a 9 to 5 job and I love it. You like what you do. But are you really passionate about it? No. That's just how 9 to 5 is. And I strongly recommend if you go work a 9 to 5, pick something that you will enjoy doing. Because if you pick something you don't, you're going to quit immediately. And if you don't quit, you're going to be there miserable. So what I'm really trying to say is whatever it is that you're really passionate about, you have to do it now. Stop sitting down and overthinking. You're draining yourself mentally. And then before you know it, you're going to say, oh, I'm tired. I'll do it later. No. Stop overthinking. Set up your stuff. Whatever you're doing, set your old self up and start. Do it now. Stop putting it off for tomorrow because I'm telling you, you put it off for tomorrow, you're not going to do it. You know it and I know it. Because we're only humans. No one is perfect. We rather put stuff off and relax instead of doing it. But you got to discipline yourself. You got to do it first and then relax because that's how I live. If I can post consistent on any social media platform, that's because I make them, stock them up, post them day by day. Of course I watch TV. Of course I enjoy myself. But I have to do extra. Because what I want is not in the 9 to 5 industry. So I have to come home and do it all over again. And on top of that, we still have our grocery shopping to do. We still have our laundry to do. We still have our chores to do. We still have everything to do pertaining to our everyday life. But all I'm trying to say is, if it's something that you want to do that's not in the 9 to 5 industry, you have to do extra. You have to do extra. It may seem hard at first, but you have to fit it in your schedule. Because a lot of people want to do something, but when you ask them, oh, I don't have time. No. You have time. There's so much hours within the day. There's 24 hours within the day. People work 8 to 12 hours every day. You're so beat out that when you go home, you can't even do anything. You can't even work on yourself. You get 2 days off. That's 48 hours you have to do something and you wasting that time watching TV. You're not even in the gym. Whatever it is, do it now. You have to find a way to, if you have to remove something from your schedule, you have to remove something. It's better you remove partying, and going all over the place with friends with a bunch of nonsense and putting something productive that's going to be beneficial to you, beneficial to you, fit that within your schedule, because everyone live by a schedule in their everyday life. Every day you get up, there's something for you to do. Unless you're a bum that you wake up and you stare at the sky for the whole day and have absolutely nothing to do. I'm not talking to you. Go stare at the sky, because you're only hurting yourself, not nobody else. But for you guys that want to make the step forward, you're not too busy. You just have something else on your schedule that you need to remove that's not beneficial to you. No one is that busy. No one is busy. There's so much hours within the days, within the weeks, within the months. You're not extremely busy. You just rather not do it. Or you rather do something else. But all I'm trying to say is there's sacrifices. What's not doing nothing for you, you have to remove that. And find what's, say, something that you really love doing and fit that within your schedule. You have to sacrifice something for something else. That's just the world that we live in. You can't get something without sacrificing something else. Because guess what? We all need money to pay our bills, but you got to sacrifice your free time for a job. It's something for something else. So if you still don't believe me, okay, you got rent to pay, you got all your bills to pay, right? When you were going to school, you never had that to worry about. You were always free. You need money. All those free time, you have to use it to get a job. That's just how it is. It's something for something else. So if you work in a regular job and you have to go to school to do something, you have to either go to school in the morning and then work at night, and then wake up in the morning and go to school again, and then work at night all over again. Or if you have night classes where you go to work in the morning, and then by 2 or 3 you're done, and then you go to school around 4 or 5. It's something for something else. People that work and go to school, they balance it. People that have 2 jobs, why I keep putting up 4 fingers. People that have 2 jobs, they work their second job when they're free from their first job. That's just how it is. So if you have one job where it's like fixed, where it's always the same, and you go get a second job, it's going to be something that when you come home and you have the whole day for yourself, or on your day off, it's something you have to sacrifice something for something else. So if you don't realize this by now, that's why. So if you rather say, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this and I want to do that, and on your days off, if you're working, or on your free time, I should say, because not everyone's working. So on your free time, if all you do is make an excuse, oh, I will do it tomorrow, you're never going to get nowhere because you never started. That's just life. You have to do it now. Do it now, even if you don't know. If you like it, do it now and figure it out as you go. That's just life. Do it now. Do it now. No, that wasn't a glitch. I literally said it again. So don't think, oh, the Wi-Fi was glitching. No, your Wi-Fi is not glitching. I literally say it again. Do it now. Figure it out as you go. Do not look at what you have now. Oh, I don't have this, so I can't start. No. Yes, you can. Everybody start from a bare minimum. Business owners that you see, they start from the bare minimum. YouTubers start from 0 subscribers. Rapper, singer, they start from singing in their basement before they sing on radio or on their own YouTube channel or being stage show. Everybody start with the bare minimum. Dancers, they start dancing with their friends on the street before they're dancing worldwide. That's just how it is. Everybody start from the bare minimum. So why can't you? You have to start from the bare minimum. But the only reason why you didn't start, because you never did it. You keep putting it off. Or tomorrow, next week. No. You're the only one that's going to be affected by it, my friend. I'm telling you this. So you need to look within yourself and think back of all the stuff that you said you wanted to do. And you keep putting it off. Did you really do it? No, you did not. Because you left it for tomorrow. Then when you wake up, you sit down and you overthink all over again. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. Then you're mentally drained again. Then you take a nap for the whole day again. Not the whole day. Then you take a nap for 2-3 hours throughout the day. You're wasting 2-3 hours. We live in reality where time goes by. Time doesn't wait for nobody. It's not going to stop and it's not going to move slow. So when all you do is wake up every day and you look at the sun rising, going down, you look at the moon again, then the moon goes down, then you look at the sun again. All you're doing is looking at all the days go by and you have accomplished nothing because you keep putting it off. And if you work a regular 9-to-5 job, you're going to have to do extra. Do not tie yourself down in no 9-to-5 job if you're not passionate about it. If it's not something that you want to do with your life, do not tie yourself down within it. You're going to have to do extra. You have to do extra. Because number one, we live in a world where everybody have to have a regular job in order to survive. You want a car? You need some money. You need some money? You need a job. That's just how it is. So if you got a job, I don't want you to come and tell me, oh, Ty, but I have a job and I have this and I have that. No. There's something in your life where it's not, say, beneficial to whatever it is that you really want to do with your life. All that time you spend sitting down on the phone talking for 3-4 hours, that's 3-4 hours you're wasting. All that time you're all over the place with friends doing absolutely nothing, that's time you're also wasting. If you're going to the gym, then that's fine. That's also you working on yourself. So I'm not going to bash you guys for going to the gym. But how long you go for the gym? Nobody's at the gym for 3 hours. Because me, when I go to the gym, at least 1 hour and 30 minutes tops. If it's busy. If it's not, then at least 1 hour and say 10 minutes. And I'm out. Because I go to the gym twice a week. But I'm telling you, there's something in your schedule that you need to remove in order for you to have time to work on yourself. Because you're not really busy. No one is ever too busy. You just have something that you don't want to remove. Maybe it's your friends or something that you rather not remove it because maybe you like just the way it is. Maybe you like working and then on one day off you get to watch TV. On the second day off you get to hang out with friends. Maybe you like that. But you have to sacrifice something to get something else. That's why you never started, because you never did anything. And then, like I said before, you're going to keep looking at the days go by. And then as the year go by also, you're going to look back and say, oh, if I did this 2 years ago, I would have been here. How much times have you looked back and say, oh, I've wasted 6 months, or I've wasted this whole day? How much times have you said that? That's because all you did was look at the days go by every day. That's it. And let me tell you something. You see, when you have a regular job, and not say have a regular job, you see, when you're working on yourself consistently, your time will go extremely faster than everybody else. Because you know what? You get up every day and you achieve something. You be productive. When you go to bed, you wake up, the same thing all over again. Always giving yourself something to do. That's just how it is. You need to do it now. If you're sitting down wondering how to start, maybe that's your problem. Maybe you can't figure out how to start, but that's something you have to figure out, because nobody can't do it for you. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's what's holding you back. You don't know how to start, or where to start, or why to start. Because you're worrying about everything else. Stop worrying about everything else. You need to sit down and take a hard look within yourself and say, you know what? I don't care what everybody's going to say, but I'm going to do what I love. I don't care if they laugh at me because I'm starting at the bare minimum. Over time, you will see growth within yourself. But if you're so scared because you don't want to start from the bare minimum, you're never going to get what you really desire. Because you never did anything. You never accomplished anything. So all I'm trying to say is, whatever it is, whatever is bothering you, you need to do it now. Learn as you go. Let me say it one more time before I close this video. If it's something that you love and something that you're interested in and you're passionate about it, your brain will figure it out. Trust me. So there you guys have it. I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Your boy will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.